families being loud in the background. This is why Goblin tries to do it early in the day to make it so Goblin doesn't disrupt family. But then happened.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright then, dear adventurers and everyone who decides to watch Goblin's Insanity, which is questionable why anyone would want to watch this as entertainment. There's so much better content online, like the original Teen Titans. But anyway, uh, antics aside, where you guys last left off as Goblin. Oh wait, Goblin needs to. Dang it. Where you guys last left off, you had all decided to speak and investigate each of the leaders of the assassins, the leader of the bandits, and the leader of the pirates. And you had to fight off basically zombified versions of bandits, pirates, and assassin. What do you do now? Goblin asked, what do you guys do now? To fight off zombies. Is Goblin's mic working? Hello? Oh. Gosh dang nabbit. Goblin hates how Goblin has to be on Discord for push to talk to work properly.
No.
Okay. So, sorry, were you guys hearing Goblin at all? Do a whole grand speech and everything? Gosh dang nabbit, stupid Discord, push to talk! So Goblin just clarified where you guys last left off, so Goblin's gonna repeat what Goblin said. So basically, you've just basically defeated zombified versions of an assassin, 2 pirates, and a bandit. And you've convinced 2 of the people, the assassin lady, who has a strange connection to our high elf friend, Druid, and the pirate guy, who's apparently just 1 person, but 3 people in 1 body. The 3rd one you have not met yet in the body, but he has some sort of connection to the Lich. Or maybe a sheep. You don't know. The mad experiments could have done horrific things. And now all you have to do is convince the pirate king, that's technically a girl, Lily, to, well, not to join the insane Grand Lich.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin's gonna double check to make sure Goblin chose the right naming. Yeah, Lily, upside. The Bandit King, Lily. Yeah. Pirate Lord Jah, you've convinced. You convinced Assassin Lord Killer. Now you just need to convince the Bandit King, Lily. So, what do you guys do? Because you have 1 more person to convince. You pop zombified versions of their minions all out of nowhere. Because they were alive before. But, yeah, what do y'all do?
I don't know. Oh, I do have a lore question.
Go ahead.
So I'm confused about how the Grand Lich is involved with like the whole like half race thing.
So, he's the one who stitched the 2 people together. Or 3, technically. And made it
no,
so.
I mean, like in general. Because he because there's something, because like Lily has like a half. It's something with like the races.
Oh, so Lily has a half like a sibling that's half related to her, like a half sibling, like only one of the parents they share. And
Yeah.
Lily, she has some sort of reason to want to keep him safe, but he's a half breed also, which means he's not a pure blooded of a race. And if it's one, so the whole way things that work here to allow reproduction to happen between different like races, like half elves, half orcs, like those kind of races, to allow them to exist because of the different procreation processes, even like slimes mixed with mimics or half human slimes. For them to order to exist, there's like a conduit that allows procreation between races. And if that's his phylactery, that is a huge issue and would prevent any procreation between races again. And also, they would die out then very quickly, and they would perish as a result.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Killing him would impact that.
If it is that. Because that's the huge debate issue, is that's one of three things. The time tree, which would cause a humongous amount of timelines and reality issues and alternate versions of people who have come in and lived in the world at this point to cease to exist. There would only be one timeline if the time tree falls apart. The source of all magic, which would remove anyone that's made of magic, a lot of power and strength from people, and a lot of people would die because a lot of people have relied on healing and special like magical properties to keep them alive. So a lot of people would die from that one, and then the procreation half-breed thing. So no one knows which of the three it is. Is that a good clarification?
Yes.
Sorry, Goblin had a slushy. But with that aside, so you guys basically just defeated 4 people that were suddenly turned to undead.
Was it really suddenly, or did we know it was going to happen because we know a certain someone is watching us in all forms?
Oh, yeah, okay.
It wasn't sudden because we were told that there's some of them weren't real.
So Goblins and clarify, those are illusions being made by the assassin ladies group. That some assassins has a magical duplicate disguise or decoy copies, and they're working together to make it so there's fake camps. These were all real people. So that means these zombies were real, and they suddenly became undead. In fact, some of you interacted with some of them before they suddenly became undead. Anyone has knowledge of religion can make a check at advantage about this, actually. So that means roll twice and take the high of the 2.
Yeah, I don't have it, that's for sure.
I think Dungeon's the only one who has it.
Dungeon, please save everything. Please.
Knowledge, religion. I do, in fact, have knowledge, religion.
Roll. Roll like your life depends on it.
15.
You get a second roll. Goblin gave you advantage for this. Because it's something you desperately want to know in your own mind, because this is... Yep. It's good enough. So, religious-wise, although it's very much banned, liches do all sorts of forbidden magic. This is definitely a powerful magic that is probably some sort of seed or something. There's like a spell that you've heard of that's like a seed planted within someone by like a lich or anyone that's very powerful in necromancy magic, that if it's planted within them, once they die suddenly, let's say, as long as it's within the time span, the seed's within the body, they would instantly become an undead. That's one of the probabilities here that you're thinking of. So there's undead seeds that can be planted in you. The moment you die, you become a zombie. Oh no.
So the moment they die, they become a zombie?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Die randomly.
Do a search check and gather information. Find out.
Turns out Lich has power word kill at long distance.
Oh, that is clever. Ooh. Maybe.
I mean, I hope that's not the case. If it is, then
Kind of fucked.
yeah, then question is, what is the point of participating?
Anything for skills.
No.
Is anyone gonna do a search or investigate?
Seeing if I have it. Give me a second.
No. So skills, like search, you can search without being proficient in it. So
Wow, great. I'm crying right now.
Leo is too overwhelmed by the death for some reason.
More focused
well,
on the
I
religion
guess
part.
Orin rolling a 5. I guess he's just too preoccupied with having an existential crisis.
Mm.
I mean, hey.
But Percival, you managed to find what is Skeletor saying?
Oh, I said that's why the resident scout is here. I can search.
Yep, which you searched very good. Because when you're investigating, you realize in the locations where each of the original people were standing, like they were all around here in these areas. When you're looking around, you found like one of the spots where there were some marks left behind in the snow of the person, one of the people that were turned undead. When you look at it, you realize there's some marks on the ground, like of a spell remains. Like a spell was cast on them, other than the seed one. Because goblins guessing you're all communicating this out loud and letting each other know. And when you look at it, even to the touch, it feels deadly. Like within the presence of it.
So the seed was planted, and then they were killed.
Yep. Who knows how long they had the seeds? Because, like, some of them, they last for a short amount of time. Others, they can last forever.
Who's to say that there aren't more?
If anyone has detect magic here, it may be a good time to
I
check.
do.
Mm.
I have it.
Well, I mean,
I
you are
assume that was
wondering.
it, right?
Yeah, you should have detect magic, because Goblin just clarifying the reason Goblin's pointing it out. That was because, one, you guys are trying to figure this out and what happened. Two, you're also trying to convince Lily to not join the psychotic Grand Lich, etc.
Are our spells reset?
You have not taken a full long rest, so no,
Well,
actually.
I did take a rest.
A short
to
rest to make
be
it so you
able
can change the spell, yes. So you could do that if you want.
Okay.
Actually, Goblin's wondering,
Yeah.
how long ago did you cast that detect magic after entering the camp? Did you ever say you dispelled it?
It lasts up to 1 minute, and I casted it when we first got into the place, like
Yeah,
to
it's
find
probably-
the camp.
Yeah, so it's probably been a bit of a minute. But Goblin will say, actually, because although you were detecting mainly and focusing on it, because Goblin does say from your memory, mainly, but you weren't focused on it because you're focusing on trying to figure out which one was the real camp, you did notice that there were strange auras around some of the people here, and there were 6 of them, but they weren't very noteworthy in your mind, because just like, it was magical, but it was just like, probably some combating capabilities of magic items. You don't think about that anymore. but there was 6 of them that had
That
it.
means there's 2 more.
Now, since you've been all saying this out loud, the bandits and assassins and pirates are all panicking and pointing weapons at each other, trying to figure out which one's the undead. Or the possible turn undead one, that people.
Well, if one of them is
Yeah.
undead, they would already be attacking, so don't kill them or else they're gonna turn undead.
Can Leo step up and try to do a diplomacy or I guess give speech check? Try
Make
to
a
calm them down.
Yeah, make a diplomacy check with this, and do roleplay what you say.
Do you not see that you are all falling directly into his hands? If you all wish to be free from such hands, then turning on one another and throwing accusations will only bring your ruin faster than if he came himself. Except this, at least you're making it easy on him. Get your heads together, and stop trying to think each of you are better than one another at picking out who is who.
Roll advantage, please.
Natural 20.
You managed to get them all to shut up, look at you, then put away their weapons, and they're like, the bandits actually shout to their leaders, like, Miss Lily, should we not do something about this whole issue? Golin's gonna be sick while you guys roleplay and sort that kind of stuff out, but Lily is not moving out of her tent.
Leo feels proud of himself after that. Last time he gave a speech, he led people to their death, and now he seems to be uniting people.
Oh my god, where did I go?
Oh, your game has crashed, my guy.
I was trying to turn my fox, but I don't know how to. Interesting.
Well, I guess it's about time we try to talk to Lily.
Yeah.
I'll take care of the people here. You guys go take care of that.
Okay.
And Leo's gonna walk around while they're talking to Lily and just making sure all the people are okay. And at least no one is like planning on jumping one another.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys enter the tent, you see Lily's setup is actually quite, for someone like of her character, more ladylike than you expected. Like, she has a dress and everything hanged up and stuff like that, alongside a wall of, like, paintings of important figures, it looks like. Then she's looking in the mirror and just combing her hair, as she's like, so, what are you gonna say to me? What are you gonna tell me? What are you gonna say to convince me? As she drinks from a Sonic bottle.
Slurping legit.
This guy.
Um,
What do you plan to do with things? With
That ripping is so strong, I can feel it.
I can't,
And
I can't think.
while it's Halloween and it's however it's
You should know that trying to kill the Grand Lich may lead to your brother's death.
Do you think it matters to me in the end of how the Grand Lich dies? No matter what happens, people are gonna die. And I don't know what you think you know. It ain't any of your business.
I myself might die if he dies as well. So, I'm in the same boat as
It
your
got
brother.
so bad I did find one with the
For which one, though? For some may die, yet others will live. If it's the magic one, my brother would live. If it's the time tree, my brother will live. So why should I care? Yeah, because no matter what, someone's gonna die. So why should I care?
Because what if it is the one that will kill your brother?
But I know for a while.
Trying to use my own family against me. Very, very clever. But here's the thing.
No.
You...
I have my own family that might die as well.
So you pay us money and you force us
Really?
to service. And so now
From what I overheard, let's just say in my ways, your family doesn't really love you.
I don't mean that type of family, I mean the ones I haven't met yet.
Actually, that was like one thing I respected.
Huh.
Sony actually had
A family of your own fortune, huh?
Well, this
Interesting.
You know, I might have some siblings that I haven't seen yet.
But
Ah, yes. Oh, your family lineage is so messed up. Even I know a little bit about it. That's saying something. I usually don't care about stupid things such as that. So I'm gonna let you know something. Because with you being right now here in this unique kingdom... Actually, no. The kingdom you came from. You guys are in the kingdom of Galmore, are you not? By the way, Goblin wants to clarify here. This Goblin actually giving the name of the kingdom you guys are in. Yes, Galmore is the kingdom you guys were in right now. But right now you're in the area of the Grand Lich's territory, which is not it belonging to any kingdoms right now because of the dangerous monsters the Grand Lich makes control the area.
Okay. Yes, that's where we were.
You do not know just how terrible your father king is with his elven kingdom of stuck-ups, the kingdom of Terror-deal, do you?
I don't know much, no.
It's almost as terrible as the travesty that happened with Tuskel's village here. They're connected, actually, funny enough.
Wait, how do you know about that?
One day it's gonna go.
Oh, there's been quite a rumor about you, actually. Saying the mysterious Fey creature, a village taken from him, and filled with wonderful Fays that used to coexist with us and then vanished within minutes. It was not by natural means, and no one knows who fully caused it. But because of the area and territory right now we're in, and the chaos that's been happening throughout the world, really, because of one person, everyone always points and blames one person these days. Although not always not be the case. It may be the case, it may not. There's always one person you can blame. And we're right at the front door.
And then also,
If you want the Grand Lich dead, then
how
why
long is
consider
two, despite it being over a year.
Oh, it's so much more complex than you think. Because no matter how much you want someone dead, if their power and influence is so great that the world will go into further chaos if he dies, is it really worth killing him?
Because WoW has changed immensely.
Because he has major control of some very powerfully dangerous people. Dangerous liches fear him and follow his orders. There's a reason quests like that troll training one that he asks you guys to, he wants the adventurers to eliminate. The reason why he wants that done so bad is because that cult is actually a risk to him and his plans. But he also knows it's bad for everyone to keep that threat at bay. Because although sometimes there are evils out there like the Grand Lich, sometimes you may have to choose one evil than over another.
There are two types of the small enemies that can either a rocket launcher machine or a freaking laser cannon.
Colin's gonna mute here for a sec because Colin's trying to sort some stuff out.
And then you have one over.
I don't understand. If she basically just agreed with me, so then why would she? Why didn't she agree with my idea?
I don't know.
Then here, Colin didn't hear what you guys said.
Oh, I basically said that Lily basically just agreed with me, so I don't understand why she didn't agree with my plan.
Basically, Lily is she's in the mindset, by the way she's saying it, there's worse evils than the Grand Lich that he's keeping at bay than killing him off. So that's what her main issue is.
There will always be a larger predator. The issue is where you see yourself entering the food chain.
Respectable way of thinking about it if it was only that simple. It's like saying that dealing with if a snake is by eliminating it as the eagle by leaving yourself vulnerable to the wolf. Here's the reality of it though. It's more complex than even that. Sometimes the prey is also the predator to the very same creature that it's hunting. The whole thing is a mess. And if you truly want to convince me, then you have to do one simple thing. Show me how you guys can and handle me in combat. I want to see if you guys are actually strong enough to defend these lands. And she stands up as she takes up her arms and armor. And basically, by way of statement is, she doesn't want to duel to the death by a voice tone. She wants a duel to see how you guys can handle as a team in combat against someone stronger than you.
Okay.
Do you guys inform Leo of this, Testival and Foreign, as you guys head on out?
Come here! Leo?
What is it?
Help us fight.
Not to the death, just to remind you.
Yes,
We
not
are
to death.
dueling for.
You need what?
You go further, like this way.
Now she just
We need your
stands.
help.
Hello?
We're fighting the pirate or the bandit king.
You're fighting the Bandit King Lily for a duel, not to the death. It's not to the death, it's just to test your guys' strength. She wants to test your strength as a party.
He's gonna before he's being called over by the party, he's talking to the others and he's just like, well, I'm glad everything's all hold on. What seems to be
I was gonna flank, by the way. So can you go below her?
Well, he's more than likely walking from this direction
Okay, okay,
because he's coming from where the people are here.
okay.
So she just
Just like-
stands there, and she like
What seems to be
draws out a
what
weapon.
seems to be the issue?
She wants to test her strength. That's it.
Uh,
Roll initiative as combat begins.
that is
Ugh. All right.
Goblin. Oh wait, so Goblin needs to move some token stuff.
Can I
Blah,
roll
blah, blah.
initiative again?
Yeah, just roll initiative
Yeah.
again.
How do I roll it?
So you can use the online character sheet. Just go on to roll 20. The character open up your character sheet. Goblin's trying to open it for you. Or Goblin's opening it. It's slow for Goblin right now. Go over back to all. See below hit points says initiative. Roll the dice here. Here, there's a dice button on the middle area, like below max HP. Click that. Goblin's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
see
I
if it
see it.
works. If it doesn't work, nope.
No, it
can't.
doesn't.
Yep, ignore it then. Just remember that bonus. You see that bonus on it? Just roll a d20 and add that bonus from initiative.
I don't see a bonus.
All right.
Well, no, initiative should have a bonus. Like, initiative does have a bonus on, like it's basically a dex modifier. That's all initiative is, unless you're a scout.
I don't have any. I have 11
I have an
dex.
extra
And you
I
have
don't
no
have-
bonus. You don't get any bonus.
So just a D.
I
Oh god, this one was ass. Last time I got a 20.
all right. So I got a 10. I rolled a 9 plus 1.
So that's 14 for you. And Golem's gonna add 4 in and put the 3 down. So boom. Alright, turn order decided. And she goes first. And she just takes out her sword and holds her guard. She does nothing. Your turn.
He's more than likely prepared to parry melee.
Don't kill her. Okay, dungeon?
It's not duel to the death, so
Oh,
Yeah.
fine.
I'm reminding him because he's a little bit too strong.
It's not that
Hmm.
Leo is strong. It's just that when he's in combat, he like really focuses a bit too hard on combat.
I see.
yep.
Yeah, that would be the best way to explain it. Is that he gets very into the battle, like dangerously so.
But yeah, anyway, it's Touchable's turn anyway first.
I'm going to let me just measure. Okay.
I mean, I am also technically threatening her, so if she does attack, she gets a -4 penalty. If she goes to attack Alexei.
Okay.
Iron
so
Guard's Glare, totally not OP.
Hmm.
I moved.
10 feet, so that means you get an extra d6 if you hit your attack.
Click over to that.
We'll see how you guys handle this. This will be interesting.
Oh, what? No. What is this? I don't think I have an additional. Do I? Maybe what?
So, first of all, as you shoot your arrow, roll damage for Goblin.
And that's yeah. F. Because that's the wouldn't be 6 plus. I need it.
So that means 1d6 plus 1, and then an extra d6. That's like 2d6 plus 1. Goblin wants to know how much HP do you have, Tussle?
Oh god. I'm at 5.
Okay, so Goblin's gonna play out the scene for you guys. As she holds her guard up as keeping an eye on you all, Percival is supposed to make the move, shoots his arrow, which would have been lethal damage, but then she deflects it with her sword and shatters the tip of the arrow, making it a bludgeoning arrow, and it's flying back to Percival, hitting him straight on the forehead, knocking him out cold. Down.
God.
You're out. Leo's turn. By the way, you're only knocked out cold with non-lethal damage. That means you're not bleeding out. That means you're fully alive. You'll wake up in an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Betty bye, I guess.
I will be given 3 maneuvers. I have been given Charging Minotaur, Douse the Flames, and Leading the Attack. So, Douse the Flames is,
She's
That
also
makes
sipping
it
her
fair.
Sonic while holding it in one sword. So she's drinking while fighting.
That's crazy. Okay. I do get I do get like extra because I attack with my fox though. So ow.
so
Ow.
I am going to, well, let's look at Charging Minotaur. I've never, oh, that's, I have to make a bull rush as part of a charge.
Are you good?
So I can't use Charging Minotaur. So yeah, it's either Douse the Flames or Leading the Attack. I'm going to use Leading the
I
Attack.
don't know if it's just me, but you're like lagging.
It is just you.
Okay.
It is my,
Fine.
okay.
Oh, so Leo's gonna be gone for a sec. Okay. Leo's back.
Wait, no, I'm still here. I'm just,
Call out someone disconnect and reconnect. Oh, it's
it's Alexa.
ah.
Alright, this is what I'm doing.
Okay, so Gollum looking at this. So, all right.
Alright,
Make your attack roll
I
then.
have to make a single melee attack. If I hit, then my homies get a +4 bonus on this target. So, are we flanking?
Not yet. You'd have to move 5 feet over to be directly parallel
Alright,
to forward.
I won't worry about it then. My attack bonus remains the same. Damn, I rolled a natural 1.
As you fail to hit, her confusion on your fail actually causes her to trip, and she is prone.
I meant to miss. I meant to, instead of hit, I meant to trip them with the flail, and I guess my swing was so bad, it worked.
So, Gollum, to clarify, your flail is now trapped in the snow a bit, though, and you can feel it as you tug that it's like a bit stuck. But she's also prone on the ground, and she's like, "What?" And now you realize, both of you, this burst of her aura, and you realize she reversed what it takes to hit her on her AC. Her armored defensive capabilities were more on this more higher success the enemy does on her, the less likely they are to hit and hit themselves.
Wait. So I want to roll low in this fight?
For a temporary out of time, her aura's gone now, so it seems like it normally works. You're not sure. Boy, it's your turn.
So wait, like Leo goes to swing and then like the parry aura just disappears because the roll was that bad? She went to trip nothing and tripped herself?
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Quick, she's down, get her!
It's the idea that basically Goblin wants to clarify basically.
It's so-
Doctor's silly because my computer is being crazy. I don't know why.
This is so dumb. I'm all for it though.
So God wants to clarify the reason this is happening is the ability idea is basically switching around the success rate of a hit dice. Meaning the lower you get, the more likely you are to hit.
Mm.
But it's back to normal now, right?
As the ore dispersed, yes.
Okay, cool. That's funny. That's hilarious. It's so dumb, but it's so funny. Sure.
She's still drinking it while prone.
Dang, she's got that third hand. Also, have you noticed the most important thing?
What?
I haven't cursed once since you went live.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Well, Goblin says, Foreign, what do you do? The enemy's prone right before you.
Okay. So, okay, what's the dice thing again? For what do I roll again?
So to hit attacks,
Yeah.
so if you're doing a regular melee attack, you roll d20 and then add your melee attack bonus.
Okay. I don't think I get one.
Nope, you have a +1 because of your strength modifier. Because you get
Oh,
strength modifier plus your base attack bonus to your melee attack bonus, and so you have a +1 to your melee. Unless you're doing a range attack, but Goblin's guessing you're doing melee, so roll a d20, add +1, and then what weapon are you using?
longsword.
Right, you're a druid that uses a longsword. So that's a Goblin's double checking. It's like a 1d8. Yep, it's a 1d8 weapon. And if you hit with if you roll a 19, you technically crit. So roll your d20 and see if you hit. Roll with advantage because prone. Denied AC bonus.
I did 2.
Yep, you do twice. You roll it twice because the enemy is prone.
That didn't work. Okay.
You misplaced the R in the slash.
Okay.
The slash is supposed to be behind the R, so.
I'm gonna cry. Okay.
So, out of sheer pity and your shock of what just happened, you just go, eh. And she just looks at you like,
Do
really?
the D8. Okay.
So, you miss, and she just looks at you in pity. As she
Well,
does
now I get to do my fox too.
roll with your fox then.
Okay.
Also, how's Percival feeling about this?
Nothing because he's passed out. Although the emotional support mule has come to check on him.
Do I do a D20 for the fox as well?
Yes, you roll a d20, and then the fox should, if you look at your stat blocks, you should have a whole summon thing. For your pet fox, Goblin's gonna pull it up
I
here
know I
on
did
you.
that part. I just didn't know if I did the D20.
Yeah, you do a d20 for all attacks, basically, except spells.
Okay.
Spells, some of them you do, some of them you don't.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
Yep. So I just do it once, right?
Yep, actually no, because the enemy is prone still, your fox gets advantage as well.
Okay.
In fact, it's flanking with Leo, so that means roll 3 times to hit. And add +2, by the way.
Okay.
Is Foreign's dice just cursed?
Oh my god, I did it again.
Hmm. This is
Oh,
just gonna.
shit.
Yes!
Okay, that was my third roll.
Finally! Yo!
Wait. Okay, now I have to do the.
Damage.
Yeah.
You remember what your fox damage is?
I think it's. I'm so confused. There's two different ones.
So there's a full attack, which is basically the same one as the. If you're doing a full attack round, do the full attack one, since you're not doing anything else.
Because, okay, so on the top it says. Oh, what's hit dice? Hit dice is different, right?
Hit dice is your hit points.
Okay.
So your full attack is a bite plus 2 melee, 1d4 plus 4. So that means you roll a 1d4 and add 1 to your damage.
Okay. Oh my god. I really need to use my brain. Give me a second.
Brain requires 3 damage. Now, as you bite down into her, as your fox does that, for the next turn, she swings around and makes a trip attempt on Leo.
Damn.
And misses. This is. But then, as she does that, she draws out a sword and takes a slash at him non-lethally.
Okay.
That hits. That's a 19. That actually is a crit with her weapon. Oh, flip. That's gonna.
Oh, she rolled a 19.
Yep. She rolled a 19. That's not even including any of her bonuses. But she also nat one right afterwards to confirm the crit, so it's just a regular hit. The Goblin's gonna roll damage for that. So that is. Leo, how many hit points do you have again?
I currently have 11.
You're out cold.
Did you
I'm the only one left.
did you account for my 5 temporary hit points I can store?
Oh, wait, Goblin doesn't he account for that? And yeah,
How
one
much
hit.
damage would I take? That's the question.
So it's 15 hit points for this.
I am left with 1 hit point and 5
Yeah.
in my temporary damage pool.
Yep. Goblin wants to clarify here. These are non-lethal damage attacks. So, oh wait, does your thing account for non-lethal damage?
It does. It just accounts for any damage.
Okay, so with non-lethal damage at 10, and you're 1 away from being out cold, and
I can heal you my next turn. I think.
Yeah.
I can't.
oh, anyway, it would be Tussible's turn, but Tussible's out cold by 1 hit. Leo, it's your move.
Alright, so at the end of my turn, I'm gonna take that 5 damage. So, because of it, allow me to actually pull up the Crusaders so that way I know what I'm doing on it, because I believe I'm able to take that for, let me find it, Ferocious Counter-Strike. So I get a +1 bonus to my attack and damage rolls. But I am going to move 1 here, so I do get the flank.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll happily take that 2d20 on it for an advantage hit.
Yep.
Because I am going to swing my flail, but I am going to power strike this chick. Or power attack.
Dang, you want her dead.
I'm going in for, well, first off, let's actually grab my my maneuvers.
It's good for like actually too. Yep.
Are you going to?
Yep.
Are you?
So-
I unfortunately I rolled Charging Minotaur, Douse the Flames, and Vanguard Strike. So I
Yeah.
still have I earned Vanguard Strike. So allow me to pull up Vanguard Strike.
Goblin believes that's the best one for this scenario because it does heal you. Right?
Oh, is Vanguard Strike the one that heals?
Goblin believes that is leading the attack you just
Also, I have a
used.
question. I have
Yes?
a question.
Uh,
Does he die after this? Because if he doesn't, then I can cure him.
Well, no, he doesn't die. He goes
doesn't.
I mean,
Out
like, does he
cold.
go out cold?
Crusader
No.
Strike is the one that heals me. This is the if it hits, all your allies get a +4 bonus on ranged and melee attacks against that target until the start of my next turn.
Okay, dang. So yeah, he's gonna go out.
I needed Crusader Strike. Crusader Strike heals me for 1d6 +1.
Yeah, it would. Healing can undo lethal damage, Goblin believes, but yeah, so you can heal him next turn if you want of the unlethal damage because he's about to go out cold, but that would put you at risk of being attacked.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
instead of using Vanguard Strike, I'm gonna use Douse the Flame. So this will make it to where she can't use an attack of opportunity if I hit.
Oh.
So this one is important if he's there you go. So yep, we are going to roll our 2d20s, but I am also using Power Strike. So let me capture Power Strikes, that way I can have it in the in the feats. Power Attack, sorry. Oh, there we go. Before making attack rolls for a round, I may choose to subtract the number from all melee attack and add the same number to your all melee damage rolls. May not exceed your base attack bonus. So that my base attack bonus is 3. So I'm going to remove my 3 melee attack bonus I would get, and I'm going to add it to my damage rolls. But I still get the +1 from my ferocious counter strike that I am using.
So you get roll d20 +1 basically twice.
I'm rolling 2d20 +1.
Roll away then.
All right, so I will do flank yes. So I have to do additional attack bonus. Let me see if -2 works for this. It did do the -2. Okay, so 11 on the first one, so I'll roll the second one. That is a natural 20.
Roll confirm the crit.
That is a crit. I will roll that d20. It's just a flat d20, yeah?
Yep, flat d20 basically.
11.
Well, I mean, you get to add your bonuses and stuff still, like any bonuses you have for the first time around. So
that would be a 9 then, because I subtracted from my bonuses.
Well, no, all of your bonuses, like any bonus stuff that you had for the first one. So just roll the hitting AC again with all those bonuses you had before.
Okay, so yeah, well, that's the thing. It would be a -2 because I'm using power attack, which subtracts a number from all melee attack rolls, not the same number to melee damage. But it still adds the +1 from ferocious counter strike.
So that's
a 15 after.
Yeah, so Golin's just double checking. Yeah, Golin will say, because of the situation, stuff like that. You know what? Golin's gonna say this. As you go to hit with this ferocity, you feel it as she looks at you. You feel like suddenly she's looking from the back of her head, like there's slow motion between you two. She's laying this hit and crit.
Alright, so I will roll that critical damage, which is... how do I roll critical damage? It's 2d8.
You roll your usual damage with the weapon, then Golin's gonna roll percentage dice here, and Golin's gonna tell you like if there's any extra bonus stuff since you confirmed the crit. So
alright, so I'm adding my strength as normal, but then I also am adding 4 additional damage because of power strike from the -3 I got and +1 for ferocious counter strike. That is, man, I low rolled on that so hard. So 9 damage before the crit.
So Golem wants to know, what is the multiplier for flail?
The damage multiplier is ×2.
Okay. So for the most part, it's a normal ×2 damage. So double the 9 to basically 18 damage.
18.
But also something else happens. You see, as you strike down, you hear crack, and it's like you dislocated a shoulder, it sounds like. And so her arm that has a weapon drops. But she doesn't react. And just looks forward.
That is my main attack action. I have nothing I can do for a bonus action. So, At the end of my turn, I take the 5 stored damage, and Leo falls unconscious.
Okay. I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's something in my eye. 1 second. I'm sorry. Ow. Ow.
Wait, if I did hit, I used Douse the Flames. That means, yeah, she can't use an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Okay. I'm scared, but it's okay. So
Wait, she was also prone. Do I get a bonus for hitting prone?
No, she got back up instantly the last time around, so she's no longer pro.
Oh, okay. Alright, got it.
I mean, she went trying to trip you while getting up from prone, and then attacked you and hit you with all that damage.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I was just curious.
I only do 1d20, right?
Roll 1d20 to attack? Yeah, with no flank or anything like that. You're just going downright to attack her instead of healing? Okay.
What do you mean? Wait.
Well, I mean, she has
how do
no
you-
attack of opportunity. That means you can go and freely heal because of Leo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, her attack of opportunity was taken from her by Leo. And also, her weapon's on the floor. Her arm is dislocated. And it's limp.
But wait, are you saying I can heal Leo?
Yes, without being attacked.
Okay. Okay, I will heal you, Leo.
You need to get within touch range. So that means you need to move to like here or here, whichever you prefer. Ah, oh, and accidentally stretch token.
I'm gonna move here.
I did my job. I hit hard.
Okay. I rolled a.
It automatically affects, so you use your standard action, you use the Cure Minor Wounds, it heals 1 hit point to Leo. And Leo, you're no longer unconscious from the damage, but you're still on the ground.
Does moving 1 make my fox not have a turn anymore?
Oh, you can attack with your fox still, and you are right now flanking with your fox, so go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I'm so scared.
Guys.
Yes? That fox gets to roll 1 more time, please hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm alive!
So
Shit.
that hits, thankfully, with all the bonuses you should have. So roll 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Last of the worst.
Oh,
She's trying her hardest.
Now, as the next turn happens, she just looks at you before picking up her blade and just uppercutting with her fist, knocks out your fox. Out cold.
No, my baby!
how dare she punch the fox?
How dare you? Or attack my
Wait.
fox like that.
Wait, Goblin, I have to ask.
Yes?
What does the fox say?
Oh my God. She yelps in pain and then is unconscious. Okay? That's what she says.
So, Leo's now enraged, and Goblin's gonna allow some ridiculous shenanigans happen here. What does Leo want to do as Percival is out cold?
Avenge my fox!
Is it my turn?
Yes!
Oh, let's go, please,
You are...
please give me Crusader Strike. We got
Oh,
it,
shit.
boys. We're so goated.
As you
Oh my
get
God.
back up from getting prone, and you get your Crusader Strike, and you prepare to make a move, you suddenly fade.
No! What?
Dang,
And then
fair enough.
she's like, she looks at Thorn and is like, you still think you have a chance against the Lights of the Grand Lich if your party can't even defeat me?
Wait, do I actually faint after I'm given my Crusader Strike?
Yes, it's almost like while you're trying to get from prone, she instantly just attack of opportunity you and hits you because she is way higher level than you can handle.
Douse the Flames is until is it until the start or until the end?
It's until it's at start
For
and end
one
of your
round.
turn.
It's for a full round.
But yeah, fair enough. She does not get to chop you instantly because of Douse the Flame. So although she tries, she's like, she just glares at you as you're awake as you get up from your prone. Your turn, Leo.
No.
Leo's gonna he's gonna lift, as he's getting up, he's gonna lift his helmet a bit and just let out a spit of blood before fixing it back, and I'm going in for a hit.
It's on non-lethal damage, so you're not dying, but you are. It doesn't feel comfortable getting hit like that.
I mean, to be fair, 15 damage in a single turn is a lot.
For low
Even
level,
if you're
yes.
aiming-
She is.
Even if you're non-lethal.
She is holding
Right.
back. By the way, you can obviously tell at this point she is holding back.
I'm assuming this is not flanking, unfortunately.
Do
No.
you even know what her health is at right now?
Alright.
You can tell that although she is a bit in pain, it's like it's a mere flesh wound. Like it's nothing.
That's an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright, and this is with my Crusader Strike, so allow me to post the text of my Crusader Strike. I absolutely love this. I didn't use Power Strike on this one, so I'm not going to get any additional damage. Oh, wait. Whose alignment has at least one component different from yours. So what is this? What is her alignment?
What is your alignment first? Tell Goblin. Because Goblin will not say.
I am neutral good.
That's actually an issue here because Goblin needs to think what that means. Like, was one component that's different? So that means.
So that means if they're either lawful or chaotic, or evil or neutral on the second. So, if she's chaotic good, then it would work.
True neutral would work still. Then she's true neutral. So
Yeah. So I'm on the good side. I'm on neutral good. If she's on true neutral, then good and neutral are different. So I will get the healing for 1d6 plus 1 point per initiator level. But first off, let's roll our damage. Oh shit. Damage roll. Wow, I low rolled damage.
Oh,
you just
no.
poke her foot. You just poke her foot. And she's like, really?
But I will roll that 1d6 plus 1. And I will full heal for 7 health.
Let's go.
From all the non-lethal damage? Alright.
So yeah, I go back up to 8 HP because I was healed for 1 by the boy, and then I heal. Oh wait, no, it's a max of 5. It's a max of 5, so I go to 6 health. Oh wait, no, it's the maximum bonus is plus 5, so I still heal the full health. Okay, cool. So I do go up to 8 HP. So essentially, all the wound from that non-lethal damage just immediately begins to heal up.
Cool.
Chat, we're so back.
Bowen, it's your turn.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing me back, friend.
No problem.
Let's prove we can do this.
I'm gonna move my fox here.
I thought the fox was unconscious.
Oh wait, never mind. I can't move him there.
Yeah, the fox is out cold.
A worthy attempt, a worthy attempt.
I have a question. Can I move back to flank and not?
Yep, you'll be fine. It's in the 5-foot area, and it's not moving. You have to move out of combat without taking a 5-foot step to cause attack of opportunity or some other special stuff.
Okay.
Also, yeah, do be warned. At the start of her next... Well, I guess a full round has passed since it's been my turn, so...
Yeah, she
can
has.
use attack of opportunity again.
So, I do 2 d20s, right?
Yep, roll 2 d20s and they die as well.
Oh, 19!
Wait, 19's a-
Beautiful!
19's a crit with a long sword.
Oh, okay.
Nice! Crit, crit, crit.
Roll confirm crit. That's a damage.
No, that's damage. You need to roll another d20 you need to roll another hit to confirm. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't do my +1.
You also roll with advantage while confirming your crit still, Gollins. I'm trying to tell you guys, because you still roll the advantage stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Got it.
But I didn't do my +1 though.
Just remember it then, because it's only +1, that's easy to remember. Do math.
It was 22 for the one I just did. And then, so this one is 3. So this is 13.
13 to confirm.
You can tell she lets you hit you as you confirm your crit. Gollins gonna roll percentage. Gollins thinking here. So Gollin rolls you 100%.
Damn.
So Goblin needs to actually pull up the chart here, because Goblin forgets what's 100% do again, because that is usually really good. So Goblin's trying to find it really quick. Where is it? No, it's back here. It's back here. Here we are. So it should be. Here we are. Here's the chart. So Goblin's need to pull up an Excel sheet, because this is really crit sheets not everyone uses, and Goblin has just a whole Excel sheet for it. So Goblin's pulling it up as Goblin hopes Excel works today. Please Excel work. Pop open. Why is it not opening it up? Can Goblin open up it? Come on, open. Loud. Goblin apologizes for any delays as Goblin's trying to get the Excel sheet to work and pop open.
It's okay, don't worry.
Well, we do have to worry a bit because Dungeon has to go at some point.
I have another hour and 30 minutes. It's at 7:30 my time. It's currently 5:54.
Yeah, right now it's really struggling to get Excel to work and open for some reason. And Gollin does not know why everything's struggling right now. Okay, you know what? Gollin's gonna try and do it from memory. So let's see here. It'd actually be. Okay, so roll your damage.
Oh, does the one that I rolled not count?
No, because that's not the actual damage you rolled. You were trying to roll your confirmed crits first. So roll.
Anyway. Okay.
Okay.
5. I got a 5.
Okay, a 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, really? Why is it fucking... So, you add your strength modifier as well for damage. That's 6. Golin's going to clarify here. Because you confirmed crit, your weapon, instead of doing ×2 damage, is doing ×4 damage.
God damn. Okay.
So that's 6 times
Curse.
4. Oh.
That's not a curse. Damn is not a curse.
So wait. Golin. Oh, wait. We'll worry about that later, punishment-wise stuff. Right now, Golin's trying to focus on
Wait,
game.
I was never told I get a punishment. We were told you get a punishment.
Why does it
Golin's-
only apply to me?
No, it's not.
I haven't cursed at all.
It applies to everyone, but Goblin will say that
Damn is a curse.
You get a warning. You get a warning.
a warning. Yeah, that's Goblin will say that in the context of use, yes, because it does matter how you use your language structure. So, other than that aside, Yeah, times 4 damage still, and then you also basically you go and just bonk, and you click. You hear a crack, and her leg breaks. As times 6 times 4 is 24 damage, and you break her leg as you hear it crack, and she's like still standing like it's nothing.
What? What?
To be fair, she's not moving much. She doesn't have to worry about it.
She just looks onward, and suddenly, I was gonna roll here, confirm it happens. Yep. Suddenly, you're both pushed back, and you're both 1 health away from going out cold.
How much damage do I take?
You said your max HP was 11, right? And you're back at max?
No, I'm currently at 8 health, but I also have the 5,
So you took
damage
7 damage.
Okay, so I
I'm
took
dead
7
then.
damage.
But I'm out.
Non-lethal damage. Golin's gonna clarify here, because Golin thinks you guys are misunderstanding a bit. So Golin's gonna
I'm
go
not
over the...
misunderstanding. I'm just misspeaking. I get it.
Okay, so I go to 6 HP and I have 5 in my damage pool.
No, wait.
I only have 7 HP, so I'm out.
You got different damage. You got exactly 6. But you guys are doing it wrong, so Golin's going to clarify here. So you're still at your current HP of 13. That's not... Your alien's a bit off. There's a non-lethal damage area beside max HP between temporary hit point and max. That's where non-lethal goes. And so this is where you would be at damage-wise. Because it seems like she perfectly predicts and calculates with what level you guys are to perfectly strike to where it overrides your 5 points. That means she gives you 17 points of damage, but since you're 5 thing, you take 12 non-lethal damage. It's like she perfectly calculated her 2 strikes at once to both of you, leaving you down 1 each from non-lethal. Out cold. And then she's like, what chance do you guys think you have against the Grand Lich if you can't even defeat me? Or anyone in general.
Do you think that we were really about to go fight him right now?
Of course not. But if you ever have...
Then
No, go ahead. Colin. She shuts up, like, trying to...
So then why say that now? We can always gain strength. Plus, we have 2 people helping us already. You're the only one we still have to convince, I guess.
This world's also more sundered than we have to worry about than just a lich. There's a lot more that... And he's like trying to help himself up by like bringing the flail down on the ground and like trying to push himself up. There's a lot more to worry about than just... When there are more people out there who could use us while we're there, I'd much rather go out trying to help them rather than just sitting around waiting for some arbiter of chaos to find their way in. Now that is why I fight.
Initiative is over, and suddenly with a snap of her fingers, her bandits go over and give you guys normal healing potions and aid, and remove all non-lethal damage. Imogen, you fully recover.
I was about to say, I think Leo falls over because the 5 damage in his pool knocks the 1 health out.
Well, they quickly get over, and basically get you all back up. Percival's also back up after being knocked out for so long.
Percival is having some thoughts. Oh, that's the mule.
The mule!
Did they revive my fox?
Yeah, they help out the fox especially and give her extra special care and give her a bowl or some treats.
I'm happy.
Then she states this. If you truly do plan to continue this road, I will aid you. But my way. I'm gonna hide among the Grand Lich like the other two here. I can tell what they're planning. We all have the same idea. Yeah, but he probably already knows. Guy's egotistical and keeping an eye and bragging about how he can always see everyone. It's annoying.
He thinks he can control the world by just pitting people against one another and then hoping and praying they take care of everything for him while he just gets to watch it all burn. He'll make sure he doesn't get anywhere near that.
Oh wait, Colin's gonna clarify. There are 5 dead of the zombie turns, so there's only 1 with a seed left. Colin forgot about the one under Leo from before. So,
Yeah,
Also, I have a
because
question.
yes?
So, after they give us the healing potion, does that mean that Percival is back at 9 health, or is he still at 5?
that's a good question. How much do the potions heal us for? Because I have a lot of hit points. How many potions are they shoving down Leo's throat?
So, well, they're doing medical aid and giving healing potions to undo the lethal damage, so it's only 1 dose and they do it 1 at a time. It's like 1d8 healing at a time. Golin's gonna say max just for this situation, because they're experts at giving aid to each other, etc. So,
I'll go to 8 HP. Got it.
well, no more non-lethal. Basically, just remove all non-lethal and you have max hit points, all of you. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So, after they're
Last time I
done
got Maria
giving your old, yeah, they just walk away after giving their aid.
Last time I got Maria kicked like that, there was a bit more different circumstances on the line. I must say, you have a certain level of martial mastery, huh?
I've been around for a while. Well, besides, it's impressive that you managed to get past my defenses when you got me out of my parry state, I'll say for now. Not most people can get me out of that state.
That swing of my flare was totally calculated. I did mess up a single bit. Ignore the... There's like a giant hole in the snow next to her where the flail hit the ground. Just like, ignore that space. It's all good.
Yeah, you totally purposely did make a mistake. Cha!
He is totally BSing his way through it now. Like he's striking a pose of pride with like his hands on his hips, just like looking upwards.
So Goblin doesn't have a token for her because she brought her own token in, and Goblin doesn't have the token she used because Sky left and all that. But her character is still here. Goblin just needs to get a temporary token to say that's her. So Goblin's trying to find one really quick.
Wait, the horny lady's gone?
No, she's still here. This is out of game, Goblin's clarifying. She's still here, Goblin just doesn't have... Because when she left, her character token vanished. So, she is technically allowed to come back to the game, but Goblin has a story idea thing with her thing. So, no, that one won't work, that's too duty. Just... This will do. This is temporary. This is just imagine her points.
Okay.
So, as you guys complete your mission, because she's like, well, you can head on back to however you got here. I will agree to aid you from the shadows. You can go and report your stuff, foundings. Us three, though, will probably go and meet with the Grand Lich, aren't we? And Jar just nods in agreement, although arguing with himself. And then, same with our local assassin killer. And as you guys gather up, Goblin's guessing you guys are meeting up, regathering.
Which is one crazy mission completion, for the first one.
Yep. So as you all are gathering up, suddenly you guys poof vanish from the area. The goblin
Oh
is.
yeah, the wizard.
You didn't use your stones. Goblin's just gonna show you guys a new world map because Goblin loves it because it was updated by a wonderful friend of Goblin's who wanted to try out doing a world map, and she's one of the people on here helping. So this is the world map.
It looks so detailed. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're near here, right? We're near the tail of the feline.
Right down here, yeah. So you're in the snowy area. So you guys are used to the cold, but it doesn't snow everywhere all the time. I mean, it depends on the season as well. But yeah, you're used to snow.
This one, the little star area. Got it. I thought we were near like the feline island.
It's a whole different.
No, down here. You are down here. This is the cat. This is like the cat monk continent. You're down over there. Yeah, that is the tail still.
The simulator.
I was calling this the Starry Island because it looks like a 5-pointed star, does it not?
Gosh dang, now Goblin's seeing both. Goblin's seeing it called a Goblin Island. People have called it Star now. It's supposed to be a cat monk. Dang nabbit, Goblin's bad at making it so it's cool looking realism. Well, blah.
I thought this was the cat one because it looks like two cats rubbing against one another with their tails coming together.
That's supposed to be hair.
It's supposed to be hair? It looks like two cats!
Oh my God. You know what, we'll worry about that.
Yeah.
Goblin's gonna. We'll talk about this later. That's also that's the island like that. That strange one is the island of dead bodies that everyone can see for the most part from everywhere.
Okay, yeah. This looks like a Leviathan. This looks like an air. This looks like looks like an arrow a bit. This looks like two cats. This looks like a fish. This looks like a star. And this looks like a lightning bolt.
Okay, the lightning one. Thank you. You got the part of it right, but
One of them.
Wait,
This one looks like Cthulhu up here. I'm about to hear Fungle Kruach.
Stop getting Goblin to laugh. Goblin can't breathe. Okay.
Fungle Kruach Cthulhu Riele Kruach.
So Goblin is gonna put you guys here. So y'all
Guys, my eyes are so close. I just see blackness.
Goblin's trying to reveal here. Give Goblin a second to reveal the map. You're suddenly in this dark place with a stairwell behind you, and these dark pillars of black, like chains hanging down this creepy path with a strange bridge hitched across it. The dark brick black walls feeling eerie as it feels like souls are screaming around you. Going,
Guys, I think we took a wrong turn into Detroit.
Hey! Crying now.
Guys, I think we took a wrong turn.
Detroit doesn't exist on this planet, thank you. Goblin corrects you.
Impossible. Every area, fictitious or not, has its Detroit.
Oh my god. You say this in the call with the person who is from there.
Then you can confirm my statement.
Actually, I don't
No.
know.
So, as you guys look further on, you see there's a path, a whiff on the bridge, that you see figures ahead, and you see one of them is a skeleton holding cards as he juggles them, flipping through like a deck. Like, and they glow with ominous aura as he looks at you with, you see like magical pity through his glowing eye sockets. Colin's gonna make sure Goblin knows.
May I make a knowledge check at all to see if we know this place?
You don't need a knowledge
like
check
if
for
it-
this. You can tell the vibes of this place. It reminds you of a certain person you would near.
Guys, I think we're in Detroit. I'm kidding. This is the Lich's Tower.
And then you can start recognizing the second figure to the left a bit. A strange lady, although she looks like a priestess a bit, you realize it's a succubus lady with hidden horns and wings behind her beautiful flowing blue hair. Roll will saves to not be enchanted instantly by her beauty.
A will save.
Will saves, yeah.
Let me find will
wait,
save.
what do we do?
Here we go.
Roll will saves to not be enchanted by the beauty of a succubus.
7.
Okay, though.
Roll will saves. No gay is strong enough to resist even a succubus.
I mean, if
I will literally immolate myself if you put your hands on my flesh.
Yeah, so Leo failed and finds her gorgeous and wants to flirt.
I rolled a 13.
Do I need to do a will save? Can I be enchanted? By
Oh
that?
wait, you as a fae are immune to that, so no, you are fine.
Yep. Just a
Am
lady.
I okay? I rolled a 13.
She reminds you of your wife.
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. So, do I have to do one for my fox?
Oh no, the fox is fine. It's an animal. It's not gonna fall for him. All these fake, actually, this is an actually concerning question Goblin's had. No, never mind. God does not want to go that dark rabbit hole. Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's a little useless.
I know, I meant like in a way where it runs away from me and prefers her.
Bloody grimy hands and only one.
What?
What was that?
What?
You guys not seen that?
No?
No.
It's a Markiplier reference. It's a reference to when he was playing like that game like Killing Floor or something.
Oh, I haven't seen
And-
that one. Sorry.
And one of his punishments that he got randomly was that one leg, no leg, you're still gonna die here, you lose a leg.
Hmm.
So
That's
he
weird.
he encounters a beautiful girl at some point. He just goes, "Hey, I have bloody grimy hands and only one leg."
Oh my god.
Look, you are so foreign.
Guy's character.
Yeah, she reminds you of your wife.
No, I meant what about Sky's character?
Sky's character? Oh, right. Goblin should probably. Actually, no. She is a female, and succubuses will only naturally enchant males.
No, she could be lesbian, she could be bi. Hey.
She is a tiefling.
Actually, yeah, Goblin's thinking here. Logistically, Goblin will roll just to satisfy you. She nat 20 to resistance. Goblin's not kidding. Goblin rolled a nat 20.
Wow.
Wow.
She's Goblin just rolled it by luck. So, yeah, no, she's like, really, guys? To the two of you, that's.
Yeah. I'm standing with Lavina just like, really?
Okay, wait, I have a
really?
question though. So, does that mean I'm enchanted? Or am I just like slightly emotional because she reminds me of my wife? My dead wife, by the way.
She definitely has you enchanted, but it's definitely something else. There's something about this.
Hmm.
Anyway, then the third figure, a bit more to the right from the skeleton, which also she looks at you in pity still as well. Like all three of these people are looking at you in pity. While the third one is a goblin of sorts. Looks like he's from winter areas, like he's a snow goblin probably.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there with his suit, and he's just like, Just looks at you in pity. And then at the very top of the stairs is standing, handing up, menacingly looking at you as he claps his bony fingers. He just starts laughing, and it's like, well done, more people to spy on me as you all try and find a way. As he steps down the stairs and says, come, we have much to discuss.
Silence, wench! You have someone who looks very pretty over there. I wish to discuss with them.
Thorin just lets out a tear, and he's like, "My wife."
I'm trying. I go to try and stop Leo.
Thorin is like,
but
wifey.
I also stop right at this bridge.
So
I was gonna say, am I making would it be reflex or a strength check just to like try to continue on?
make a strength check here, but Goblin says that actually no, it's a grapple fight here. This will be grapple, so both of you roll grapple. But Goblin's gonna say, as you guys are about beginning to grapple, Goblin will say around the same time, still roll the grapple checks, because it will affect the outcome of a little. With a wave of the hand, suddenly the magical effect of the succubus just vanishes from both Thorin and Leo's mind, although Thorin still is slightly reminded of his wife with the succubus lady.
I did in fact roll an 8 on my grapple check.
Oh my god, what?
I rolled.
Why'd you roll well?
Wait, I don't know. I thought that was. Hold on, I clicked the wrong one.
If we go off the base roll, it's still higher, so I rolled a 5.
Oh, well.
Well, do we want to go with the 12 or do we want to go with the 7?
The first one you rolled would have to be what happened? What?
Alright. That's a 12. That's an 11 plus 1.
11 plus. Wait, who's speaking? Oh, wait, so.
Leo was saying if we were going off Percival's first roll, which was an 11 on the will check, that was supposed to be the grapple. It's an 11 plus 1, so it's 12, which does beat Leo's 8.
Yeah, Goblin will allow it, so Percival managed to grapple Leo back. Thorin, as you walk along, the magic goes away, and both of you are no longer under the effect of the succubus. Although Thorin still reminded of your wife with this lady. She still looks at you guys in pity, by the way. It's like all three of them are looking at you guys in pity.
So should Thorin just stay there, or should he continue? Because knowing Thorin, he probably wants to continue.
Continue then. Continue moving.
Okay. If I die...
Percival, someone needs to be by his side. I appreciate you helping me out there, but I need to follow through and make sure he's going to be alright.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
He's just wife?
And when she looks at you and is like, she tries to speak, but the Grand Lord is like, we don't have time for that. You can reunite later.
Reunite? Huh?
And she just looks down, sad and distraught. You'll have to find out more later, Thorin. Thorin, you don't know the full story of what happened that night. I'll let you know. I was there.
Aren't you technically everywhere?
Of course I am! What a spectacular showing, Leo! What intelligence! Intelligence, get advantage in your next roll of fate! As he rolls some fake dice onto the ground and laughs. Oh, this is so entertaining! So amusing! Oh, such a spectacle!
Goblin, is this just your self-insert?
Question?
What is that? No, Goblin's not this much of a psycho. This guy's a psycho.
Goblin.
Question.
Yes.
How far is that drop?
But when you look over, it's a veil of souls. Like you see faces of people, like orcs, goblins, trolls, dragons, even floating among us like their souls haunting this place.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Goblin, didn't you say trolls don't exist in this world?
Yeah, so here's the thing, when you're looking in, there's things that look like the myth of trolls soul veil in there. So it's like, wait, are trolls real? Are there soul trolls in there? What?
Trolls went extinct, that's why there's none left. There's none left.
So, yeah, Percival breaks out in a cold sweat and finds himself frozen at the other side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, scared of heights.
Also, Leo, you do hear souls of some of the soldiers that you died failing as you cross the bridge.
He is... I'm gonna roll a will save real quick.
Yeah, Goblin understands.
Goblin, I have a question. How do I make it so the horse is underneath my token?
Oh, Goblin will fix that really quick for you. Goblin's gonna move the horse here. Goblin's gonna bring it to front. It should. There we go.
Thank you.
So
Leo's
what?
gonna hear the voice of the soldiers, and he's gonna lean over the side of the bridge and like reach his hand out and try to grab someone up.
A hand does grab back. How can you see it's one of the soldiers that you follow alongside, and he just looks to you, and he just holds on, and he's like, "Don't blame yourself." And suddenly he's sucked back in, and as you fail to hold on, as they spin around and whirling smokes.
Oh, also, did I mention that Thorin has a daughter that was kidnapped?
Oh yes, and the Lich just goes, "All right, enough the theatrics. Come on, I get it. You all have dramatic passes. Some of them are my fault. But can we get to the main part where I pay you here for your grand adventure? People, come on."
Leo is not even listening. He's staring into the pool, and he's just...
Thorin walks over and it's like, okay.
Very good, very good.
He gives a hard punch into the bridge, just in grief.
Thorin's just still kind of like looking at his quote-unquote wife, or a person that looks like his wife. I don't know.
So Goblin is gonna clarify here. First of all, you're suddenly teleported all the way here with your donkey by the Grand Lich, and he's like, "Come on now, we have business to attend to. We cannot have Rabber here. Although it would be wonderful to play checkers with you all, we don't have time for that. Now then, let's see here." As he pulls out his pair of glasses, just puts them on his non-existent nose, and they fall off as he reads a quest. Let's see here. Quest today you completed. Quest. Here we are. Quest you have finished. You finished the unknown forces at my front door, which were just people trying to spy on me in the end. I absolutely love it, by the way. They'll be allowed in, they'll work for me, they'll feed you information. Let them do that. I love seeing people try and foil me. So entertaining. Ah, yes. Now then, you'll be given your baseline rewards, of course, by the stupid little noble people and all the extra stuff for making them be spies for you guys. They'll give you all that extra stuff. But let's see here. Ah, yes. As he put his hands into a bag that looks like what you would consider a bag of holding, and he pulls out a strange-looking cloak and hands it to Thorin. "This is for you," alongside 2 platinum coins. And he throws 2 coins over to you. And, yes, to Percival here, you get, as he pulls out a special quiver of arrows, it seems, and tosses it over to you. Who with 2 more platinum coins, of course. And let's see here. To the Grieving Knight as he teleports Leo over. He goes, no more time for grieving. Let's see here. These gauntlets will do, as he takes out some gauntlets and hands them to you. Who, alongside 2 platinum gold coins. And as for, you are a unique situation, actually. He goes over to Livia as he politely pushes the fox away. Like, he politely does it. It's weird how he does it. But he's like, you. Yes. I'll give you your items still, yes. Let's give you 2 platinum coins and this special set of daggers. Yes, you'll have them. But you, I want to save something special for you. Yes. I'll be saving you for later. And suddenly now she's in a bubble and she's floating off into the air. Yeah. And she's like, and she can't pop it. And he's like, do not worry, you comrades, allies of yours. You're a friend here, Livia. You'll be fine. She's not going to perish or anything. I'm not that mean to my guests that can be living with me for a while. I need to borrow her for a time. I'm being. And so,
With you.
And not sure how long, but in the end, she'll be fine. She'll live. And once you guys maybe do a few quests for me, maybe I'll let her go. Oh, maybe not. Who knows? But for now, she's gonna be staying with me. Because none of you realize how special she is, do you? There's a reason I have that lady at that inn give her the gem after all that you all got. I wanted to have her make a party, unite together. But she didn't keep it, which upset me a bit. So I want to keep her with me for a time. I hope you all understand.
To be honest, I don't understand any of this.
It's just like, can I see my wife?
And he just looks at you and is like, fine. You get 5 minutes of her. As he points to the succubus lady. She's right there. It's her. Talk with her.
Can I make a knowledge history check?
Roll. Yep, go ahead, roll. Knowledge history. What knowledge history are you looking for?
He's trying to determine if the fight that he was in that got his men killed was against the Lich, or if he's just collecting them.
Oh, no, Dalton can let you know that without even rolling. You know for a fact that was not with a fight for the Lich. He probably just 100% decided to collect them during the battle.
Okay, so the Lich is not getting punched. Got it.
Do I have
Because
to, Oh, sorry.
if it was the Lich who had killed his troops and put him and captured those souls, he probably would have run up and just threw himself at the Lich to go for a punch. But seeing as how he knows they're trapped there, but the Lich didn't do it, means there is still a chance to save him. So he is just going to stand up and quote unquote play his part.
Hmm.
With the bit in the back of his mind, if they're still there, then they're not dead. I could maybe get them back.
Alright. Vaughn? What does Vaughn say to his wife?
Wait, I have a question. Do I have to roll anything to see if he's lying to me, or is he not lying?
Galton's just gonna downright say it. No, he's not lying. No.
Okay. Thorin does not know what to say. Bro is just stunned and staring at her.
She just hugs you.
He hugs back
Oh.
and he asks if there's any way to get her back.
And she's like, I will always love you, my dear. And I want to be by your side, but until the Grand Lich is stopped, I cannot.
I understand.
Bro's got a goal now.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
goals now.
Bro's gotta
I have
save his
so many
wife.
goals.
Wait, didn't you just say like 5 minutes ago? It's like, what? Bro is gay. He cannot be like.
He's gay because he doesn't want to love any other woman except for his wife.
So he's ace. He's not gay. He's ace.
Yeah.
Goblin doesn't
Bro
get.
only loves his wife.
Okay. I said this in the beginning. He okay. He's only gay. Well, he was bi, right? I
Oh my
say he's
lord.
gay now because he cannot let himself love another woman. So instead
Well, his
he
woman
just-
is back, so.
yeah, so now he's just
Now, does anyone want to make a knowledge religion to figure out why is she a succubus?
we only got dungeon for that, so please.
Or even knowledge dungeon? Goblin would allow? Knowledge dungeon?
I don't have that either. I only
I'll
have-
do your knowledge. I'll do knowledge religion for you. I'll let you know when we're out of here if I do
Goblin-
well or not.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Yeah, Goblin's gonna say, you actually know when it comes to religious information that usually those who become demons are actually pretty evil, but there are exceptions that those who become demons, especially those who are succubus demons, can be not by choice, but by circumstance. And so whatever happened to her to force her to become a demon instead of an angel, by the way you can tell, because even when you're as a noble knight and combatant, Goblin will say that you can tell when someone has evil intent better than others, especially with wars and the drama you face, and your religious knowledge. You can definitely tell it was not of her own accord that she became a succubus.
He is going to withhold this information for now.
Probably.
So he will not share this with Thorin, but he will make a severe mental note of it. He's also going to feel a bit bad because he did almost go up and flirt with this man's wife.
Yeah, actually, but he would have been really fucking pissed off.
Cursing! I got to curse! I'll take it! Yes!
minus one for your next roll.
Alright.
Mission accomplished!
Goblin-
Curse! Yes!
Really? You need to go out of your way to cause this?
Okay,
Hey,
I am not withholding.
for like
I-
3 game sessions, so.
Bro, this is the second game session. What are you on about?
No, I meant like the ones where we were doing the making.
Session
Oh, the
zero.
session zeros.
Yeah.
We should have gone over this, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, but look who's cleaned up their potty mouth and look who's only let it fester. My work is complete.
Okay, Dungeon, let me let you know this really quickly. Skilly can attest for me. I can curse way more than how much I've cursed right now. I am very much holding back. Okay.
Oh, same. So can I. I have
I
a.
curse every 5 seconds, so
Same.
I just let my guard slip. That's the only reason why I curse.
Goblin appreciates
Alexei,
it.
don't forget, I'm
Because when I get
Scottish and
passionate about
Irish.
something, I start cursing, and then I was like, oh no.
I'm Scottish and Irish. Cursing is made in my bloodline.
So,
Oh, I'm like,
Oh
I
my
have
goodness.
Scottish, Irish, and
What if I told you I also have a lot of German?
oh god, really, God.
I'm Scottish, Irish, and German. Cursing is built into my lineage.
can Goblin just say, can we focus back on the game, please?
Yeah.
Goblin
Okay,
is
yeah, sure.
appreciated that you guys are not swearing a lot. Goblin appreciates that. And Goblin loves this banter. It's hilarious. Goblin's laughing Goblin's butt off. Goblin's butt has actually fallen off. I'll help Goblin. But that aside,
Okay,
Wait.
Back to the game, I am going to specify why I'm withholding the information. It's because, one, the witch is right there. And two, you have a limited amount of time with your wife. Leo's not going to interrupt.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Is he? Thorin will just ask one more question, and it's if she knows where their child is.
and she's like, I know where they took her. The Grand Lich. It's the one decent thing he's done. He finds even what they're doing disgusting. He's prevented her from being harmed, but he can't get to her because the forces do block his capability of travel to there. But he can point you in the direction.
Alright. I think he's just gonna give her a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and then he doesn't want to talk to her too much because then he's just literally not gonna want to leave.
Yep. She just cries and understands. Now, what is happening with Percival as this is all happening?
Can I add one more thing?
I'm curious about the cute blue guy.
It's a goblin. This is the snow goblin. This guy right here.
And for the record, Tercival does the cute is from me, not Tercival.
Okay, thank you, because I was like, what? Is everyone going to be flooding now? Like, this whole thing was meant to not be flooding everywhere. I'm crying out loud.
No, I just think the avatar is cute.
Okay. But anyway, so, what are you asking?
What, like, what should I ask?
So, when Hera nuzzles against, your Thorin's wife, she does pet the fox lightly, and you do notice some magic. And you realize she did something, but she nods her head like it's nothing bad.
Okay. After Percival's done, am I allowed to ask the Lich if he can point me in the direction of my daughter?
Yeah, Goblin will allow that. Let's get to Percival now. So, what did Percival ask again?
I guess I'll just ask him, like, who he is.
He's like, well, I mean, other than, I forget her name, but she has been forced to take a new name as a succubus ever since she started working for Grand Lich. Her situation's unique, but I always went by the name Caracal. I'm just a simple guard, I guess you could say. And the skeleton is like, really quickly, just though, no, you're not just any simple guard. You're one of his best combatants in melee combat, my friend. And so, I recommend you don't lie about how good you are at combat. You're his general, after all, alongside, we're the three generals of the Grand Lich here. The succubus, the snow goblin, and me, the skeleton.
So you work for him willingly?
I have no other choice. Ah, yes, the snow goblin whose tribe's only chance of survival is through me. He relates to you a lot, actually, this little snow goblin. His tribe also disappeared. I'm his only chance of his tribe ever surviving. So, yeah, he has to work for me. He just snarls at the Grand Lich.
I see. He's at a loss for words, I think. And just kind of returns that look of pity.
He just nods back and is like, you'll be hearing from us more in the future. So Goblin's gonna clarify. she's been forced to take up a new name, but thank you for pointing out her original name.
Yeah.
So, Goblin needs to actually make sure to correct the spelling, because Goblin accidentally misspelled the name. The new name she's been forced to take is Nicole. So Goblin's like, Nicula. Originally
I
Mary
think it's
Goblin.
Nicole?
Nicole.
Wait. It's usually spelled Nicole.
LLE. Okay, thank you. LLE.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Oh my god. I can't.
Yeah, thank you. But so her original name, Goblin's just gonna put in parentheses on the player thing. Since Goblin now knows, Goblin forgot to take note of that, so thank you.
You're welcome. I haven't
But-
said it before, so I didn't know you were gonna add her into the game, so I didn't really.
Oh, Goblin didn't even plan it. This was a last minute decision. Like, this fit too well. Goblin realized and was like, oh, this would be perfect and heartbreaking.
Yeah, you were really like. You were really rubbing salt in Thorin's wounds in all directions.
Oh, yeah, and Goblin's not even done with
'Cause,
everyone yet in this
now
scene.
he's like, I have siblings. The Lich knows where my daughter is, and he has my wife. What is happening?
Goblin's trying to make sure you all have reasons to hate this guy.
Yep.
So,
Working.
and Goblin's not even done yet. The skeleton then looks to Leo and is like, been a while, Commander.
Oh,
The
God.
skeleton?
Yeah.
Oh my!
You. But. I mean, he wasn't a commander. He was at most a captain.
Well, fair
Okay.
enough. Captain's like, been a while, Captain. Apologies, Goblin will correct that. It's been a while, Captain.
From one last turning point to the end. You were as loyal as the first troops who came under my command.
Of course, old friend. And he just gives you, like, the old comrade handshake you had with some of your oldest troops. Even though you have a hard time recognizing him, Goblin, bet you do. Because he is a skeleton. So,
Yeah. Somehow, even without everything you were, you still maintained the air of beauty. He's gonna stand at attention and give him a salute of recognition.
he does the same, him the skeleton, and then flicks a card around back and is like, you know, I was always a bit of the trickster of the group. Made the illusions, made so you guys get in safely and out. That was my job after all. Failed this time around, though.
I'm sorry for running. Someone had to get the information back to command. It should have been me who stayed on the front lines instead of you all.
So he gives you a hug suddenly. Is like, we are more than just soldiers, but we are also understanding that sacrifices had to be made. We all knew when we went out to battle that there was a chance some of us never would make it back. And maybe even all of us. But we knew we had to do to protect our homes. Now there's a new threat at hand. I may be under his command, but he cannot fully control me. But I will aid you in any way I can. And he fully knows that well.
The important thing is playing our part. I've recognized the voices of our people in that rift. And if they're there and not eviscerated, then that means there is a chance of getting them back. And as long as I draw breath, I'll bring them home. That is my solemn oath.
Do not let drown yourself though and lose your way or what it means to fight for the people. Because what if they became worse when they came out of that pool? It's that pool of souls. Even I find disturbing what the Grand Lich does, which he knows very well what he does with it. It's something beyond even my comprehension. I'll clarify who I was. I was your backhand mage assassin in the shadows, although the name I'm forced to take these days, because he said my old name didn't fit anything, he erased my name from memory. I go by Aldro these days.
Hold on. What does he say his name goes by?
Eldro. So Eldro. Eldro. Yeah, so to clarify, when she's been transformed into a succubus, she can now change her form to whatever. Although she does try and have her dark elf features, often the Grand Lich finds it more useful for her to look more human, since drow are not seen as attractive in this world. So
Okay.
that's why her token's like that. If you can find a better token that has the beautiful blue hair and a royal priest-like design with that's a drow, that would actually be cool. But I was just clarifying her token choice.
Okay.
So, but yeah. Did you hear the name correctly of Eldro, the skeleton with the cards in his hand? Basically, he's like a magic assassin that used magical cards to aid in Cleopas with trickery. Did you hear what Goblin said, Dungeon?
I did not.
So Goblin's just clarifying Eldro, that is the guy's name that he has now. He was a memory erased of his original name, but he knows he was part of your squadron, and he was like your backline assassin ally, who basically went use his magic to clear paths for you guys and assassinate enemies with magic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now all of this is happening, and the Grand Lich is like, yes, meeting people you connect with by related history of losing your tribes, to two soldiers who fought on the battlefield, one surviving, one passing, and then a wife brought back in a way that she should not have, such bonds and connections, such storytelling, such finesse. Oh, it's such a spectacle. Oh, such a show. Oh, I love it. Now, that aside, we must get back to the main business. Yes, I change my voice. I'm bored often with how I speak sometimes, and other times I don't. Does it matter? No. I'm the Grand Lich. What I say goes. So what shall you all do?
Can Thorns ask where his daughter is first?
Sure. And when you do, the Grand Lich is like, your daughter. Ooh, yes. Borin Signial's daughter, known as Jasmine. Missing the half dark elf drow high elf. The mix of two worlds. The perfect bright and high and mighty elves and the dark and dreary evil elves. Now, suddenly, missing, taken by a kingdom, one that you cannot name. I know everything, and I know where she is. The reason I can't take her back is because they're annoying, really. But I can make it so you can get to her, no problem. But you're not strong enough yet. You're not strong enough for that quest. But once you get strong enough, I will have a note on the quest just for you that you will find with the gem. When the quest pops up, I will tell you that she is at that location of that quest, so you may know where your daughter is. That's where you will find out. But you must get stronger, because if you don't, you'll fail to save her.
Thorin just kind of like nods, but is annoyed at him.
He just smiles and laughs like, ha ha, oh, I must quickly save my daughter. Oh, how overly dramatic. Moving on. Any questions from me for you two?
Only
says-
that she might. Less of a question, more of a statement. I'll see my people through this.
Ah, you want to free your people, you want to free the souls from my river well. An endless depth of souls that have collected throughout the ages. Quite a beautiful spectacle, is it? Look at all those souls. From trolls to giants, to humans, to goblins. I have collected every kind of species out there in my well. Even animals like a rabbit, as a little rabbit hops out for a second as he commands it, then throws on back as it screams in peril, being thrown back into that well of souls.
Can he try to save the rabbit?
Roll, reflex save.
Ah, crap. Leo's not good at those.
Proceeds
He's
nat
still
20.
gonna try.
Oh!
17!
As you go over there, you manage to quickly catch the rabbit by the heels of its legs. And the rabbit looks up, grateful, and the skeleton, the Grand Lich laughs and is like, you want to save just a mere rabbit, a pet, from my well. You care about souls that much, do you? Oh.
Question:
Yes?
I would.
Is there a? I know that this is kind of stupid, and I probably shouldn't do it. But is there any way that I can like try and capture her and then like immediately throw down my stone?
You could attempt to grapple her and then throw down your stone. Sure.
Okay.
Which you'll get. This would be a surprise.
If I
'cause-
fail, I'm fucked.
So Goblin's going to clarify, Goblin's not expect, like, your wife, probably with how you are as a character, would not expect you to try that, so you get advantage. Roll twice to confirm.
Okay. Oh my! Oh my! Whoa!
So, roll confirm the crit. Roll twice to confirm it since she's still in surprise. So you confirm that grapple crit, and she does poorly. You are successfully grappling her, and everyone's like looking over, and she's like, do you? What do you do? Because she's not doing anything, she's like confused what you're doing.
I throw the stone down and I guess I'm gone from here.
You, the horse, and the fox all teleport out. Goblin's gonna say, Goblin's trying to find a place where Goblin can hide all the tokens, but there you go. You're all gone. And the Grand Lich looks over, and then starts laughing. Oh my! Yes! What a spectacle! What a plot twist! I didn't even see that coming, and I'm the Grand Lich! I'm the Grand Stinking Lich! And I didn't see that coming! You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow her to stick by Thorin's side. The lovely couple can be united for a while, but once I need her back, I'll summon her back. I'll let them be together for a while. They haven't seen each other in ages. I can be merciful. I can show compassion. Let's let it be for a while. Whenever you two are ready to head on out, do feel free to use the teleport stones. And you can keep the ghostly rabbit. Keep it as a pet, as a gift from me, an extra one. because I love the theatrics you've all been doing. It's such fantastic entertainment.
I am shaking. I am shaking right now.
Yeah, what do you all do now?
I did not expect that.
Well, Percival had one question.
Sure, what is Toast have to ask? Granlich is looking anticipatingly.
Are they still alive?
Just as much as the little goblin friend here you've made. Tribe is alive. So is yours. Well, I cannot say where. No, that would spoil the fun. But if you do want just as much as I said before, when a quest that involves your tribe pops up, or it can possibly return you to your tribe, or let them come back to you, I'll mark it for you. You'll see it with the gem. That's all I'll say for now. 'Cause I don't want to spoil all of the show just yet.
Okay. And I will get my mule, who is named Basil, officially.
Basil,
And I
okay.
will throw down my stone.
Boom. You guys vanish. And then, just last minute, he's like, oh, wait! I forgot! Such an important twist! Before you go, Leo, before you go. Yes, you are the one to do it. Yes. You're the perfect candidate for this. You see, well, I do love my research, my magic, my power, everything about it. And all my glory and power. There are some things and some people that I have with me that I am grown tired of playing with. So I want you to take a new experience, take a new ally to travel with you. If you'll so have her, that is. Although she's quite boring, I'd say, these days. As she, how do I say this? This is a temporary token, by the way. Goblin is going to get her a proper token. She's, how do you say, mischievous little pixie she once was. No longer has that spark that makes it fun for me. As he tosses out Pixie from his bag of holding, that's like injured, it's small in size. You can see she's been through like bull crap. And he's like, her name is Felia. Yes, F-E-L-A-I-A. Yes, Felia. Names are so boring and impractical.
Let me write this in my notes.
F-E-L-I-A. Felia. Pixie. And it's one of your allies, by the way. And he's handing it to you, basically saying, she is skilled in magic. And can even, specializes in elemental magic, yes. As it's quite boring, though, in my opinion. Wujen, I believe, the combatant style she has is called. Have your way with her. He just tosses the pixie to you, and yeah, tosses
So
her.
he has like the rabbit in one hand, the spectral rabbit that he saved, and he's gonna look over at what did I have his name? Eldro, and just go here. He's gonna go over and give the rabbit to Eldro. Keep this as a word of my vow. I'll be back for you all.
Goblin's gonna look up a ghost rabbit token just to put that on here so Goblin remembers this detail. So Goblin's gonna try and find a ghost rabbit really quick.
This is just one small soul saved. One step.
You know what, Goblin's gonna have to look up white rabbit for now because apparently there's no ghost rabbits on the search thing. So Goblin's gonna have to use a white rabbit. Oh, this is perfect actually. This is the ghost rabbit for now. That's perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's
he has essentially given the small rabbit to Eldro as a reminder. I will be back. You keep this to stay sane down here. Don't
Hey,
forget
not-
what I've done here.
And he nods his head. It's like, you always want to even try and save the smallest soul of life, sir. It'll be a pleasure to fight by your side once again when the time comes.
He's gonna. Are the others gone now?
Yeah, they
is,
all left, etc.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
look at the Lich and go, well, my people are in that river. Just know I'll be doing what I can in order to get them free one day. Even if it means signing away who I am to you, my people will be free.
He just smiles and looks at you dead in the face as he puts up his face to your helmet. I know that too well, Leo. I already know who you are, and I cannot wait to see what's the outcome of the future. I've laughed so much today. Such spectacles. Now throw the teleport stone down and return on to your allies. Tick tock.
As long as you know what terms stand before us. If this count, he's gonna start to walk away and just look over his shoulder. If this counts as allies, just on the slightest term, then as long as we work, as long as we come to terms we both agree with, then so be it. Throw the teleport stone down and teleport out.
Cool. And now Goblin's gonna clarify. You can just hear his laughter as you teleport away, like as you guys teleport back to the end.
I come with a buddy. I come with a pixie.
Goblin's gonna rearrange things here because you're always all back except the little tiefling friends. There's new people here. Actually, Goblin's gonna leave these tokens here that were before, and just delete the ones that are the extras. You see there's duplicates now.
Yeah.
So Goblin's gonna delete all the duplicates. Give Goblin a second. And your tiefling
Hey,
friend
guys,
is gone now, but yeah, she's now being.
Is that the goat?
I have a question.
Yeah.
The goat.
Am I allowed to have control over wifey?
Yes, you may have control over her for now because she is with you. And she also, by the way, when Goblin's going to clarify really quick, because of what you just did and the whole situation before you that just happened, she looks at you and starts hugging you. It's like, what did you just do? I already planned to communicate you through the fox. Fox, I had a spell put on him and everything. You could put us in harm's way here. No, I don't want you to get hurt. I already lost you once. I don't want to lose you again. I already lost our daughter. And she starts panicking, hugging you and crying and also kissing over your face while also crying.
It's okay. If the Grand Lich wanted to kill me, he would have done it already.
And the pixie's just on the shoulder of Leo and just tired out, just lays on Leo's arm and it's like, I'm finally free.
And free you will stay. What's your name? Ilya, right?
Yes. I'm so tired and in pain. As he just lays there.
Well, little lady, if you must know, my name's Leo. And when you're with me, you're on me. As in payments, lodging, eating, whatever you want, whatever you need, consider me there to help you out. And if you need a place for yourself to rest up and take care of yourself, I will happily oblige. In fact, if I heal you up, if we get your rest, and you want to leave, you're fully free to do so. Just know while I'm here, I'm offering my services as long as I can help you out. Is this all right?
She just nods her head. As the bartender comes out with the wizard who's standing there, coming back, it's like, you guys are back. Took you long enough. Alright, so, bartender and I are here with your payments. And the quest is complete, I am guessing. Can you give us the details of all that happened? And also, why all your party leaving? Get back here, all of you, you lazy bums! The wizard lady says.
Most of them are tired and have been. Most of them are tired and have been through a lot.
And,
If you might just give them a bit of
right
time.
below where the flour
The
and the
rest,
sugar
I'll
are,
give you the mission brief.
there's some, or maybe it's right next to
Well,
the sugar,
deeper.
there's some bottles.
Very
Like
well,
big bottles
they must
of
rest. I
hot
don't think it
sauce
would be
or
that hard of a mission.
hot sauce or just a bunch of bottles right there.
What? And also,
Well,
One
let's
of,
just
the,
say,
one of those bottles should be like a soy sauce.
when we
Could you look
arrived
and
at the
see if it says
location, there
mushroom
was-
soy sauce?
first thing we
If
noticed
none
in the
of them are
tundra
mushroom
was a
soy
giant
sauce, just let
skeleton
me
with a
know.
sword.
And it's just those bottles.
Seemed to
They're
have been
nowhere
remnants
else.
of a fight between titans and the original war that started everything. But that's
oh
just
no,
the
no, no,
beginning.
no. So no,
If all
it's the
that-
War of Powerful Beings that was the cover point that allowed the Grand Lich to gain the power because everyone was distracted with that war.
Yeah.
So,
So that's right outside his tower too. So that's what he's bringing up. Like right outside those towers, one of those fights. So it happened on his now front door.
now Goblin
And
is
other than
giving
that-
you guys access to take a look at the character sheet of your new ally, Faliha. Goblin doesn't have a proper token for her yet, but you guys should be able to see it. Wait, why is...
I cannot look. I can only see bio and info. I can't see the character sheet.
Oh, so Goblin has to give you adding that lets you see the character sheet itself? Dang. Yeah. Just don't add it, and Goblin will
I
let
won't
you...
touch it.
This just lets you know what your ally is capable of. She is a Woolgen, which is a magical user, and you can choose to have her on or off on missions, etc. And she has stated at this point, I will be there for you guys whenever you need me. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Goblin hasn't gotten her a proper token, but yeah.
So she has
So-
no weapons.
It was like
She has
But
basically...
she's a caster, I'm assuming.
She's a cast, so yes, Goblin hasn't finished up the character sheet completely,
Oh my!
but yeah.
Yeah.
She's a level 1 with 4th level spells.
No. She doesn't have 4th level spells yet. Those are extra spell slots that she can use in the future. So, as spellcasters get extra spell slots from the ability score modifier. So she has like a +4 from her intelligence, so she gets like extra level 4th level spells.
But she's not very wise, so that's probably why she failed her wisdom save. Damn. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
So after
So-
we arrived and took note of what we saw, we came across multiple tribes that seem to have been around there. And Asash, I actually have the notes. So I will say that we found the Assassin Lord Killa, the Bandit King Lily, and the let me actually do a proper scroll. Local pirate lord Gia.
yeah, yep.
So we encountered those three.
that's
Those
cool.
3 tribes, which all seem to be around there discussing plans to either join the Lich or stand against it. After a bit of convincing on each way, Thorin
It's mushroom soy sauce, right?
Thorin doing one by himself, me with the pirate lord Gia, and all 3 of us having to have a test of wits against was it the Bandit King? Bandit King that we fought?
Yep, and you guys would have 100% died if she wasn't holding back.
And Bandit King Lily, who I will mention was holding back, but after a few well-placed hits, we were able to convince her with will that we are here to stop the Lich. All 3 of them agreed to act as spies in the Lich's army, to hopefully provide information about what's going on, so that way we can pin down his actions and hopefully counteract them at some point. After that, we arrived at the Lich Kingdom, and to state simply, turns out all 3 of us have some connection with the Lich. Our ambassador over there, pointing to Thorin, found his wife. Our other friend has another goblin tribe there. and me, one of my former right-hand mates, all under the Lich's command. So if there's any reason to doubt our allegiance against the Lich, now you know for all three of us it's personal.
Yes,
After
it
that,
seems
we
like the
arrived
fourth
back
adventurer is missing. Where is Livia? What happened to her?
Unfortunately, after she was given her, quote, reward from the Lich, she was captured. She dangles above the Lake of Souls now. We have to get back there and rescue her when we're stronger.
Quite unfortunate. That's quite terrible. And the bartender's like, that explains some of the missing loot, though, because it probably the Grand Lich he is known for if he ever captures an adventurer and holds them hostage for a bit, he usually still makes sure if they completed a quest recently to steal the adventurer's reward, so she got her share still. That means. Although being held hostage by the Grand Lich is probably terrifying. And the pixie just starts rambling, don't let him near me again, don't let me near him again. And he just starts having a panic.
Who's having a panic?
Philia, the little pixie.
Philia's under my protection. She was tortured by the Lich, and, well, I guess to the point where he stopped having fun with her and was either going to kill her or abandon her. Instead, she was given to us, and while I am here, she is on me. So, Barkeep, I know I'm good. You're gonna get more money from me, Barkeep, because I can't sleep in a stable with. I'm gonna need a room for us.
He nods his head, like, understandable.
I hope you're excited for more money coming into your tavern, because now I gotta start buying a room. Which means he's gonna look regrettably at the door and just be upset, just like, looks like less alcohol for me, but it's for a good cause.
He just starts laughing. The bartender is like, that's not my biggest concern right now. Everyone, even I myself, realize that money is not as important anymore if there's not people around to spend it on or with. So...
Bartender's like, thank God, finally, he's stopping drinking!
Partly that in his mind, but the other part is actually like genuine understanding. This barkeep has seen stuff, and so he has the compassion in his heart. He's like, nah, things happen. You're good.
Good.
Doran returns the horse, by the way.
Yeah, and he's like, thank you. Although you guys still have it rented until you complete all your quests that you have taken. That means you still have 2 more to do. And you have means to travel, and you should get your payment from that quest. And, well, then the share that's meant for the, let me see, yes. Then the share that goes to our local missing ally, Livia, because the Grand Lich already took it. And since you guys figure out who they were, and got like 3 different lords to be spies on the Grand Lich, which the king will be grateful for, you get an extra 300 gold pieces to split amongst yourselves. So just to double check, since it would be 4 of you, so just remove the extra 4th one away. I'm doing the calculations for you guys because you've been through a bit. You each get 175 gold.
I'm assuming, are we all here, or is it just Leo talking to them?
No, we're all here.
Yeah, we got shamed until we showed up.
So how much gold did we get again?
175!
Alright.
Does that mean...
We're rich! Well, don't forget the 2 platinum pieces and, I guess, whatever weird gift he gave us.
Don't forget those items, yeah. Did you guys remember them all?
I don't know what these gauntlets do, but I'll find out.
And he's like, oh yeah. Yeah, you got a cloak. So, just to clarify, he's like, oh yeah, the Grand Lich is known for giving out rewards to adventurers for completing quests for some reason. Everyone thinks he's crazy. Like, why would a villain do that? What a psycho is. He's just inconsistent on who he is. Whatever the rewards are, they're not harmful to you, though.
Look. Like
So
we've
wait,
said, what we've seen is that what we've seen is that he's in it for the fun of it. It's like he is planning to try, but until then, he sees it as a game. He sees everything like this as a game instead of as an actual threat to him. He wants us to become stronger, to face him.
Well, he is known for that. He chooses adventuring parties to get stronger, and then kills them off in the end once they think they have a chance. Yeah, anyway. Yes? Oh.
I got 2 platinum, right? From
Yep,
Lilith?
2 platinum. Everyone got 2 platinum pieces.
Okay.
So the barkeep was like, well, then you're doing a very difficult quest in the end, convincing 3 different, very dangerous people. Apparently it was 3 leaders, and not as big as camps as we were told by what you've described now. And all the details. Those your reward is given. Now, do be warned, you need to hurry up and get to the grand ball. Oh, there's a shortcut that I'll give you with this map, because it is getting close to the time.
Long rest. I also can't use any of my spells, by the way.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
we
like,
might want to rest first.
yeah, so take a long rest. He's
Because
like,
I'm not going anywhere while this pixie is injured and in severe pain.
so yeah, you guys can take a long rest. And then he's like, oh, sure, you can take a long rest. I'm just saying you would need to immediately in the morning begin on the journey for the Royal Ball, because it is going to be happening soon.
So we go to bed, wake up, we're grabbing breakfast on the go.
Yep.
I don't know. Should I heal your pixie after we wake up or no?
The Pixie
Well,
will
she'll
be fully
healed up
recovered.
after a long rest.
Remember, you guys heal up very little. Like with the med kit, you can heal up for like 2 hit points instead for getting recovered during the long rest. And it's 1 hit point per hit dice for level 1s. As it increases depending on the thing. But Goblin's going to clarify, although she is psychologically traumatized and was physically harmed quite a bit, she did come with very little injuries this time around, not very many fresh new ones. So she will be full HP back and ready to go. And she's like, I want to help you guys, and let's get going. Now, your wife, by the way, Foreign, she's like, at some point he will take me back and force me away from you, dear. Don't let it drown me, though. We'll figure things out, okay?
I understand.
Quickly, Thorin, you must have sex with your wife before she is gone and you lose the opportunity.
What the? If Leo actually said that out loud, everyone would be blushing and the wizard would smack you in the head.
No, I'm not saying that out loud.
What the? But yeah, the wizard lady goes away and it's like, good work on your adventures, weirdos, bye.
Should I? So I have to pay the guy still, right? For my room.
For this night, he says, because you guys are going to be in a rush in the morning, I'm not worried about it, especially since it's the Royal Ball. I want you guys to give me a good word for the royalty, if you could, in return. Let you guys have a free night's sleep here this time around.
Alright.
So basically, he gives you guys all keys, all of you, free rooms tonight, as long as you get... Yeah, so you guys all get free rooms for this night for a full long rest. As long as you guys agree to give a good word to the king and nobility of him.
Alright.
So just go and choose one of the 3 revealed rooms. Choose one of them to sleep in. Goblin.
Looks like that's your job.
Okay, so room 1 is Turcival's. Sorry, Golin's tired. Oh no, yeah, that's Foreign's. Goblin mixed up your names. Goblin being stupid. Leo gets the second one. and then Percival gets the third room.
How big is the bed, if I may ask?
Oh, big enough to hold you and a small creature easily. It's big enough for two people. Like, these two are going to be sweeping together fine with their fox. You'll be fine. They're all the same size beds anyway.
Well, the main thing is that Leo is going to try to keep as much distance from the pixie to let them get as much sleep as possible. Being as... My man is a knight of the Order of Roses. He cares about beauty, of all things. And he does not want to disturb her quote-unquote beauty sleep.
Bro's just gonna sleep on the floor.
She just basically...
He is like half his... Oh, I am...
She gives you a look and is like, please, you're one of the people that the Grand Lich decided to let me go to. Just sleep normally. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
It would be wrong of me to take something like this and treat it as a gift instead of a person. You still have your boundaries and I have mine. We did just meet today. Maybe later, but for now, I'm giving you as much respect and as much space as possible, as a knight should. I'm used to sleeping on horrid wooden floors. I slept in the stable last night, if that's anything. You're fine. Don't worry about me, lass.
She just nods her head.
So
Now,
he's like sleeping like half hanging off. Like if he is face down in the bed, his left arm and left leg are just hanging off the bed while he is letting her take almost the entire bed. Which is weird for the small creature, but it's just how he is. Oh, his armor is off, but like the reason why is because he has his head turned away so that way she doesn't see his face.
Now, Goblin
that is the
will...
number one thing he is most worried about, is people seeing his face.
So Goblin will clarify with what has been happening. You guys get full proper long rest, but Percival, there's one thing that does happen to you during the night.
Oh god.
You hear some voices in your head, and as you look around, you see a ghostly figure before you, and she hugs you, but you can tell it's not fully a ghost. It's like a projection, like a magic projection. And you can't fully make out who it is, but you can tell it's someone from the village who cares about you, and she whispers, "You will find us. But please, do not lose yourself in the process."
Lose myself? What do you mean?
The Grand Lich has horrible plans. He knows how to break you. Do not let him win.
Okay.
And you feel like ghostly projection tears go on your face as she cries over you, this figure. Like she's terrified for you.
He is trying not to cry.
And then the figure vanishes. You don't know who it was, but you can tell it's someone who was close to you. It's just hard to tell with how the projection was fairly weak.
Oh, also Thorn is now kicking himself in the head because he's like, oh shoot, I forgot to ask where my mom is.
You suddenly get a note in your head, like a message from your wife saying, "Dear, for once don't stress about every detail. Your mom is thankfully fine. I think I know where she is. It's the one person at Grand Lich doesn't bar the target. Thankfully."
I see.
But you can feel like she knows where your mother is, and she is heartbroken and terrified for you to find out.
Oh. Okay.
she is holding on to you like her life depends on it. Like she misses you. You can feel her love for you. It's like, dang, she is not letting go.
He is just hoping that when he wakes up, the Grand Lich does not take her right away. Like that, at least he can wake up next to her.
The long quest happens. It's morning now. And the barkeep's like, "You guys need to hurry up." He knocks at each of your doors,
Okay.
and your wife is still there.
Let's go.
The moment there's a knock, Leo is already there, fully armored, and like he has his helmet on, but like he only has not like the actual full armor, but you know the fabric that goes underneath the armor. Like he has that on, and like his arms are already covered in sweat. He's been working out. This like, sorry, Mr. Wake Up Time. We'll be on it right away.
The bartender laughs and is like, "You're good. I know you guys will make it."
I thought I had enough time to finish one more set, but it looks like we'll have to.
You have control of the pixie,
he's
by the
gonna
way.
go over to like the.
She's awake at. Felia is still asleep in bed, but you do have control of a token. That was all God was trying to say.
Okay. He's gonna carefully like go over to Felia while they're sleeping, like kind of just nudge the side of the bed, not them, but the side of the bed, like, Felia, it's time to wake up.
She goes and is like, let's go. I don't want to drag you guys and make you late. What quest are we doing anyway?
We're going to a royal ball. I hope you like royal balls.
Okay, as long as the Grand Lich isn't there.
Just ignore the fact that I said royal balls. Don't be dirty-minded.
Anyway.
I'm crying.
Don't be dirty-minded. Come on.
Now, as you guys
Have
get
some
there,
dignity.
so
Hey!
as you guys get on to the horses and begin making your travel, we're going to do the actual travel mechanics now, because Goblin does do travel mechanics that are pretty cool here. So you guys have been given directions, and each of you are going to do some rolls, and then after those with travel mechanics, Goblin's going to say that, that with the travel mechanics and how you guys are going, and with your horses, it
Goblin,
will.
my time is up. I gotta get going.
All right. We'll do this later then. We'll end the session now. Travel mechanics we'll do next session. But Goblin will say, you guys level up!
Yeah. Yay! Level 2!
But yeah, you feel free to head off my way, Dungeon.
Soul.
But yeah. Any questions, concerns as Dungeon has to make a run for it?
Does this mean that we get level 2 spells now?
Oh.
No, level 2 doesn't mean instant level 2 spells, actually. Level 2 does give a little bit, but it's just to get you getting used to, like, leveling up. Because level 2 spells are like, I'm trying to remember when does the Druid get level 2 spells. It's not yet.
Okay.
But you will get to them.
I do get something important at level 2. I'll add it in later, but I now add my charisma bonus.
Yep. You also your NPC allies will level up with you. So now she will be a Rule-Gen level 2, and she's your first ally companion. You are choosing to take with you on quests, and you guys will get more allies in the future. And yeah, Goblin's hoping that when Levia can come back, whenever Sky does, Goblin's excited for what reintroduction Goblin has thinking, brewing in Goblin's head. And other than that, Goblin's excited for where this game is going, and is excited for this Royal Ball. Any questions about story stuff or Grand Lich?
I
So,
was
I
nope.
Just go,
I'll talk to you
Dungeon.
guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, what about you two?
My question is just like, when do we gain the ability to level up our skills again.
Oh, you increase your skills every level.
Okay.
So that means
Am I allowed to level up skills that I don't have? Just because there's some that I feel like I should have, but I don't.
the ones you're not proficient with that do have the skill checkmark box and all that. So with
like, since Thorin is like really religious, not having knowledge religion is kind of like fucking with my brain. I'm sorry, I cursed again. Oops.
wait, Goblin forgot to give you your -2s. You have 2 -2s that Goblin will use next session then.
Okay, sorry.
Oh wait, no, just a -1 because we gave you a lenient break with the first mistake. Or is it? Whatever. Goblin will worry about it later. But it does make sense with your background that you would know religion. Goblin's gonna double check what skills you got from your noble background. Like, what did you get? History and persuasion.
Nobility.
Yeah, that is a headaching thing. So, Goblin will say, just for storytelling's sake, Goblin will allow religion and nobility for you. And just add them as extra skill points from your background, so you get like 4 skills. So, yeah, but that's it. So basically, you just get these extra skills, religion, nobility, and that Goblin will allow it because it makes sense of how you portrayed your character so far and your interactions.
Mm-hmm. And so, do we still do the 28 skill points every time we level up, or no?
No, not every time, because the 28 skill points you get is for the first level only, and then you basically do your background bonus, your class bonus, and your intelligence modifier. So 1 plus 2, so you have 3, and then druids get 4. Goblin believes. So if druids get plus, like the base number is 4, you should have 7 skill points to put in the skills. Does that make sense? Goblin will double check to make sure it is 4 for druids. The Goblin believes that is the case. Now you do get some pretty cool abilities, and Goblin actually probably really should eat, because Goblin did not get breakfast this morning. Goblin did not get lunch. Goblin's on dinner time now, way late dinner. So this is not a healthy situation. Goblin will do that in a bit though. Okay, but yeah. So Goblin will double check. Alright, you get Woodland Stride for your special stuff. Your skill point bonus for Druid is nothing happens for your Animal Companion Fox. Oh, yep, it's 4. So that means 7 skill points, and that's about it. And also don't forget, so your HP, since it's 7 right now, because it's gonna be like basically the same bonus from con of minus and all that until you increase your con modifier, you will get basically 7 again and have 14 hit points.
So I make it so my max is 14 now?
Yep, and you have 14 hit points currently. Basically, you're now a higher level and get more hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just to help you understand that, yeah, you get some good amount of hit points you can. Now, any questions from Skeleturge?
No, my brain is fried.
Yeah, fair enough. A lot happened this session.
Yeah.
Goblin was just excited to introduce you to Grand Lich and his 3 generals, which are your allies in this, because everyone working for the Grand Lich at this point, about 50% of them actually more likely, hate his guts. And he has them.
I would too.
Like, Goblin loves how Goblin has written the Grand Lich. Anyway, Goblin's gonna end the live stream. Thank you all for watching. Bye.